where did the name Marky come from? Marky is actually a member in Discord. He's like a troublemaker on our Discord. He comes up with all these stupid memes and retarded jokes and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a summoner. So I was like, how funny would it be if I named my cat Marky? So I named him Marky, and I met the actual player Marky on cross server, and he was like, what the hell? And then that's where it was for a meme to begin with, and that was how the entire meme thing happened. But then it just evolved. It evolved into like a, oh look, Marky's so great, my cat's awesome, my cat's amazing. And then it just evolved into a whole different thing. Can you do a draw my life like Levi has? Not anytime soon. Maybe when I hit like 500,000 subscribers, I might think about it, but not anytime soon. Do you have a favorite book? I have a favorite author. He's dead, but there's an author called David Gamel. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but I am a huge fan of his books. The books that he wrote like shaped my childhood. It was you know, he wrote a lot of fantasy books about like magic and dragons and castles and stuff like that. And you know, I was really into that stuff, and it's, you know, he writes some really good books. I quite like that author. Aside from gaming, what else do you do in your leisure time? You're probably not going to believe me, but I read in my free time. I like to read novels, and I like to watch anime and read manga. I don't read manga that much, to be honest, and anime, I don't really have much time to watch anime, but reading books is actually something that I like to do on my free time if I'm not gaming or not video editing or making videos and stuff like that. What were the stories behind how you met and got to know the people in Strawberry Pancakes and the helpers? So the guild started relatively small. It was just me and Levi. You know, we both were discussing and we're like, oh, let's come up with a guild name and everything. So we made a guild, Strawberry Pancakes. And then we both made a recruitment video. So we're like, oh, you know, we started a guild in NA server on Zulia, you know, apply to our guild, blah, blah, blah. And then, surprisingly enough, not a lot of people applied. Like, very little people applied. We got like, maybe, after we posted the videos, like, we both got like 1,000 views each on each video, but only like 10 people applied. And we're just like, huh, are we like not selling the guild enough or something, or people not interested in joining our guild or something? And yeah, we just kind of like, we're like, whatever, we'll just play and we'll just invite people as they come, right? And then as soon as we started uploading more content, like, oh, we cleared Black Tower, oh, we cleared Vortex Temple, that was when a lot of people started being interested, and we was like, oh, Strawberry Pancakes, oh, we should start applying for this guild. And that's when we started getting a lot more interested people. But before we cleared Black Tower, or even, you know, before we cleared Vortex Temple or even Black Tower, we didn't get that many applications, actually. It was funny. What is your favorite alcoholic drink? My favorite alcoholic beverage is, funny enough, I really like margaritas. I really like margaritas. But in my line of business, I deal with wine. So technically I should say wine. But, you know, since it's just an Ask Me Senpai, I really like margaritas. How can I be part of Strawberry Pancakes and how do I get in? You need to get vouched by a veteran. A veteran needs to vouch for you. I will be making a video in the future about how to get into Strawberry Pancakes, but it's not easy, you know, because our guild is relatively full, and even if new members come in, we're not able to run any more raids, which is why I'm holding off a lot of applications. Because, like, when people join Strawberry Pancakes, they want to join because they want to join us in raids and they want to join us in events and stuff. But at the moment, I am unable to host any more raids. So, you know, I host 1 Vortex Temple and I host 2 Black Towers. So that's why I've just stopped all applications. People who have applied, I see your applications, but I'm not letting anyone in at the moment because I'm still trying to figure out how are we going to get more raids going before I bring in new people. What is your favorite food? I really like tonkatsu. Tonkatsu is really good. I really like lasagna. Lasagna is also really good. I like carbonara. I like seafood fettuccine. You know, Italian food. I really like Italian food actually, with a lot of dairy products. It's yeah, that's probably stuff that I'd like to eat. How not to be awkward. Okay, Alka, listen to me. This is going to be very difficult to understand or to process, but the best way on how not to be awkward is to overcome the fear of being awkward. So it's going to be scary. It's going to be really scary when you first try to overcome this challenge, because you're afraid that, oh, I might mess up. Oh, this guy's going to think I'm like A, B, C or something like that, you know? You're going to have some thoughts. But what I recommend is just go out there, don't care about what the other person is going to think about you, and just be yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. Because, you know, the more comfortable you are with yourself, the easier it is to communicate with other people. Because you won't care as much about what they think about you. You're just going to be like, I'm going to be me, I'm going to express myself to you, and then if you like it, we can get along as friends. If you don't like it, you can leave. That's the way I see things. But of course, it's going to be very difficult. It's terrifying to do this. So that's the best advice I can give you. What do you think of BNS what do you think BNS needs right now? New dungeons, events, system changes. So at the current state of Blade and Soul, I think they're in a good position. However, what they need to do is they need to listen to their community a lot more. Like, yes, they did listen to their community, but they didn't, how do I say it? They didn't deliver what the community actually wanted. They just delivered something that they thought, or they think the community wants. For example, in the Trove, for the Trove event the last Trove event, there were Hepta Obsidians. Everyone was fine with that, but I don't understand why they would take that away in this Trove. Like, it doesn't make sense, especially since they know that since they're releasing the Octa Obsidians, they know for a fact that a lot of whales are gonna try to Trove so that they can get their Octa Obsidians. By taking away the Hepta, it really demotivates a lot of people from charging money in order to get their Octa Obsidian. Because now they need to get hexas, and then after they need to get what, 9 hexas now in order to get their Octa Obsidian. So it's a lot of work. You know, people in Trove, like if you look at my previous Trove, I got like what? I got 1 hepta and I got 2 hexas. So out of $250. So how much are they expecting people to spend in order to get their Octa Obsidians, right? It's a little bit mind-boggling. And another thing that I really don't understand as well is the events. Like, there's a new event that they're pushing in with the fortune tokens or something, and like the way they broke it down is even if you do the dailies, the daily challenge, the weeklies, and the bonus dungeon every day, you only get like 168 tokens or something. But Sacred Oils cost 200 tokens. Like, I don't really understand what they were thinking there. It doesn't make much sense. But other than that, I think there's a lot of good things that Blade and Soul NC West is doing. For example, the Solar Energies was an awesome change. The Draken cores and the Helion cores, very good change. The new hard mode stuff with the new accessory drops, it gives more incentive for people to do hard dungeons, but I don't think it's going to last very long. I think that's just a band-aid. It's going to make people play hard dungeons for about a month, and then the price of that earring and that ring is going to drop, and then people are not going to run hard mode anymore because they don't make as much money anymore. They'd rather just run normal mode and go on with their lives. But it's a band-aid. At least they're doing something, you know, it's effort. You can see that they're trying to fix the game. And another thing is, you know, they're releasing content relatively fast. Like, we were like 6 months behind Korea, and then in this one patch, they're bringing us up to speed Like, you know, they're catching up like 3 months worth of content in one patch, which is really nice, you know? So I think Blade and Soul right now is in a good place with the coming patch coming in, but I think there's a lot of things they can improve. Especially, they should listen a little bit more to the players that are supporting the game financially. And they should make more changes there. But other than that, I think, you know, NC West is doing alright. Like, what I would suggest, if any NC West staff watch my videos, I would strongly suggest you guys to have an open forum where, you know, a representative would actually sit there and listen to, you know, influencers or people who other people like to listen to. For example, like Evil Do Us Harm or myself or Ekajin, you know? Just reach out to the community, basically, and have an open discussion with them to see what the community wants, what people want, and, you know, just have a better understanding. You know, NC West doesn't have to think of all the solutions. You have such a huge player base. There's bound to be 1 or 2 people that can offer a good solution to solve X problem. So, yeah, you know, if NC West, if anyone watches my videos, just send me an email or send me a message or something, and then, you know, I'm more than happy to try to help out.
What can I say except you're welcome for the